Hello, and this is Animal Audit Corner with your host, Nisa. Today I'm going to give you the story about Scientology's environmental disaster. Back somewhere in the beginning of 2021, Scientology had an environmental incident. Scientology, who's known for being a money laundering, human trafficking cult, is now an environmental disaster to this planet. Not only they kill household pets, but they are now known for being a danger to marine animals. Some people don't know how they are, but the people who have knowledge about them know how careless the organization is. You can finally call Scientology an environmental desire, fronting for damaging not only animals, but also our oceans. On February 2022, oh, sorry about the era, it's 2020. On February 22nd, 2020, Scientology had an opening in California. Scientology had ended up a new organization, opened up a new organization. They closed off half the street. David Miscavige gave a speech about their brand new building. There were about 1,000 people. Half are there against their will, and half are the Office of Special Affairs. They had a bunch of balloons that they had blew up and had on standby for the occasion. That whole day was boiled in controversy. Now, each and every balloon that's at the building was an environmental danger for the environment. And it looks like they have been using them for years at those openings. The balloons carries a metallic coating that can cause a fire if it hits a power line. outage. It could cause an outage if it runs into a power line. If it hits a power line and catches on fire, that power line can for hours. Not only that, it can cause a fire. It will cause property damage. It can cost a homeowner if that house goes up in flames. That can cost the homeowner about $30,740, but it would also depend on what kind of house they have. When Scientology leader David Miscavige cut the ribbon, he had his members release a bunch of balloons into the air. After Miscavige sent all the balloons into the air and started to break, then it caused damage. It damaged the environment, and all the marine animals swallowed them. Then the plastic went into their system and directly into their stomach. His practically killing them. Then all of the animals would wash up on shore after they all had died. Then at the same time, birds would also swallow that plastic as well. Then when they were flying, they would suddenly die and fell from the air. Once those incidents happen, various groups came out and started to speak out against the incident and said they are not going to tolerate such attack on the environment. According to CNN, Mayor Matt LeVar told CNN it's completely horrible for the church to claim environmental and then turn around and do a balloon release, which does incredible harm to the environment. They claim to protect. The mayor said the organization did apologize. They were at the city council meeting at California. Scientology representative has always been in contact with Ventura City Council for several days. concerning that environmental by attending all the meetings. Scientology would also offer an apology for what had happened for that day. The organization spokeswoman Karen Powell told CNN in a statement there were misunderstandings on both sides about the city where written apology approval of the space event permit that allows release at our biodegradable balloons at the church grand opening. Now, Karen said that they were going to use biodegradable balloons made of latex rubber from a rubber tree. They used styrofoam, which is not biodegradable material. So you can just imagine what it was like. If it lands on the ground, the weather because if those balloons get released into the air, those balloons break, it can land in the sea, lakes, and even the lakes. If it's the water like our seas and lakes, the animals that live in those waters could surface and swallow one of those balloons and go to their stomachs, and they will die. If it's in the land, the grounds, whether it's a lawn or a street, all the animals can choke on them and they will die as well. It could be any animal, whether it's in our waters or on land, like birds, and a person who is walking their dog can suddenly just pick it up and swallow it. Now, when Scientology applied for their permit, the city told them practically not to release any of those balloons into the air, but they did it anyway. That organization did not listen and did whatever they damn well please. They just don't care in general. Look the other way when it comes to rules. According to the former member of Scientology, thinking they can get away with breaking the law, but at the same time, when they did it, there were no laws, technically, sort of speaking. they didn't really break any laws when they did it back then, but then when that happened, when they killed not only marine animals, not when they killed not only putting marine animals at risk, but they put land animals at risk as well. That ultimately, each and every animal in Ventura, California should have never have died. They would still be alive today. Nevertheless, not only they killed household pets, but they are now known for being a danger to marine animals. Then all of the animals would wash up on shore after they all had died. After Miscavige sent all the balloons into the air, animals started to swallow them. But you know what? He doesn't care. He got caught. Let's face it. It's just unbelievable. All of the animals would have washed up on shore after they had died. Then, in a nutshell, at the same time, birds would also swallow that plastic as well. Then, when they were flying, they would suddenly die and fall from the air. Then, at the end, the organization did apologize when they were at city council meeting at California. Now, it doesn't really make a difference. It happened. And they got caught. That's why they apologized. So it really doesn't make a difference at all. Now, everybody, what do you think? And leave it at the comments below. Do you think Scientology's generally sorry? Or did they get caught with their hand in the cookie jar? Tell me in the comments below. And thank you for dropping in. Have a great day.